In the event of a disaster, how would you keep your business going? The unexpected does happen. Who would have thought we'd spend several months of 2020 working from home or not working at all due to a global pandemic? If a disaster was to strike, a good disaster recovery plan could make all the difference to your business. But what is a disaster recovery plan? In basic terms, disaster recovery is the strategy to recover your IT environment if in the event of a failure. Consider a server failure. In order to start working again, you would need to replace your server. All your software would need to be reinstalled. Only then can you recover data from your backups. Even then, you'll still need the system configuring and other things such as printers, routers, switches, and firewalls set up. This is likely to take days rather than hours. And that's only if you have all of your software licenses, drivers, and everything else all to hand and expertise on tap. In order to put together a robust disaster recovery plan, you should look at putting together a disaster recovery team. This group, which could be internal or outsourced, will be responsible for creating, implementing, and managing your disaster recovery plan. If in the event of a disaster, the recovery team should know how to communicate with each other, employees, suppliers, and customers. The plan itself should contain the following: risk evaluation. Assess the potential hazards that put your business at risk and decide what measures and resources will be needed to resume business. Business critical asset identification. A good disaster recovery plan includes documentation of which systems, applications, data, and other resources are most critical for business continuity, as well as necessary steps to recover data. Backup details. Determine what needs to be backed up, who should perform the backups, and how the backups will be implemented. Testing and optimization schedule. The recovery team should continually test and update its strategy to address the ever-evolving threats and business needs. Cover these elements in your disaster recovery plan and you'll be in a much better position than most businesses if disaster should strike.